If Donald Trump returns to the White House, he appears ready to act on a long list of grievances, focusing on what he sees as settling old scores rather than starting fresh. Over time, Trump has made it clear he's willing to target people he blames for undermining him, and he's openly shared his plans to seek punishment against some familiar figures. Here's a rundown of those he might focus on. President Joe Biden. Trump has consistently criticized Joe Biden, calling him corrupt and the worst president in history. He's even called for Biden's arrest for treason and stated he would assign a special prosecutor to investigate Biden and what he calls the Biden crime family. Clearly, if Trump were to return, Biden could be a major focus of his agenda. Vice President Kamala Harris. Trump hasn't held back on Kamala Harris either. He said she should be impeached and prosecuted and often blames her for issues with migration at the border. His frequent comments questioning her mental fitness suggest Harris would also be high on his list. Former President Barack Obama. Trump's conflicts with Obama go way back, including Trump's past promotion of the birther conspiracy theory and more recent claims that Obama spied on his campaign. Trump has even shared calls for public military tribunals for Obama, showing he's far from finished with this feud. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Since 2016, Trump has aimed at Hillary Clinton, once leading chance of lock her up over a handling of emails. If he returns to the White House, it's likely he'd revisit his promises to investigate her. But before we get into the details, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your support. Former Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. Trump has made Nancy Pelosi a frequent target, labeling her crazy and accusing her of suspicious financial dealings. He's even suggested she should face charges, making her one of the people he's likely to go after. New York Attorney General Letitia James. Attorney General Letitia James, who sued Trump over alleged fraud in his business dealings, is another target. Trump has said she should be arrested, and reports suggest his legal team is already considering actions against her if he's back in office. Manhattan Judge Arthur Engoron. Judge Arthur Engoron, who oversaw James's fraud case, is also on Trump's radar. Trump lashed out after being issued a gag order in the trial, calling for Engoron to be punished, showing he sees him as an adversary. Former Republican Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney, who was a key figure in the January 6 investigation, has been openly critical of Trump, and he's suggested she should go to jail. He's called her a radical war hawk, placing her squarely among those he may pursue. Special Counsel Jack Smith. Special Counsel Jack Smith, who led investigations into Trump's conduct after the 2020 election, has also been in Trump's crosshairs. Trump has called Smith a career criminal and hinted that he should face prosecution, signaling that Trump sees him as a political enemy. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg. District Attorney Alvin Bragg, who oversaw Trump's indictment related to hush money payments, is another figure Trump has argued should face charges. Trump has framed Bragg's actions as politically motivated, indicating he could be a focus if Trump is reelected. Former lawyer Michael Cohen. Trump's former personal lawyer Michael Cohen, who testified against him in the hush money case, is now seen as an enemy. Trump has agreed with calls to prosecute Cohen, demonstrating that their former alliance is well and truly over. Former FBI Director James Comey. James Comey, whom Trump fired in 2017, has been the subject of Trump's ongoing criticism. Trump has claimed Comey leaked classified information and should be prosecuted, suggesting this rivalry could come back into focus. Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg. An unusual addition to Trump's list, Mark Zuckerberg has attracted Trump's suspicion over alleged interference in elections. Trump has even said Zuckerberg could face jail time if he broke any laws, showing he considers him an unidentified election fraud participant. Trump has also promised to target anyone he believes was involved in election fraud in 2024, pledging serious consequences for such actions. His stance implies he's preparing to pursue alleged election interference aggressively. Trump's apparent enemies list includes familiar names he's clashed with before. If he returns to office, his next term may well be defined by attempts to hold these people accountable in ways he sees fit.